So today I was talking to this guy, and we were trying to plan a little coffee meetup, whatever. And I was saying how I had to do something and check my schedule. And the first thing he said was, "You're too famous slash important." And this is why. People ask me all the time why I am single. That is one of the main reasons why I am single. Now,
So you single because you famous and on social media? There's plenty of damn rappers and actors and stars and all kind of shit with goddamn husband and wives and all kind of shit. I mean, what make you so special that you this important now to the point where like a man feel like, man, you famous, man. I can't date you. Get the fuck out of here. That ain't why you single. Let's see the rest of the video.
now, um, if you don't know who I am, my name is Zakia Blaine. I'm the CEO and founder of the premier Black-owned activewear brand in the country. Like I say, that just rolls off my tongue. Anywho, as someone who has been in the public eye for years, it is hard to date men who do not understand the lifestyle of a person who is in the public eye. And, I've dated men over the years, and men will say, they have no problem with it. When I'm out often, I get recognized by people. Again, I've been in these social media streets for years. So, my customers, they'll see me, they want pictures, they want hugs. We bust it up because I love my customers. But most men can't handle that. Can't handle that. That line to me is like when a man says to a woman, "Hey, big money." I've had my share of that as well. Because most men will say they're okay with it. I don't mind dating a woman who has more money than me. I don't mind dating a woman who's in the public eye. But then when they're in it, when they're in the relationship, then that resentment starts to bubble up. That ego, baby, that ego starts to eat away at them. And then ultimately it doesn't work out because they end up resenting me. They don't want to, but they do, right?
Let me go ahead and say this, man, real quick, man. Never in my life have I ever saw a woman and was interested in her, and her what she do for a living intimidated me. Never. It ain't never happened. So I don't even get where that come from. Like what women get these thoughts from. I ain't never got like start talking to a woman and said, "Damn man, she make 150,000. She, you know what? I'm scared to talk to her now." Hell no. That ain't how that go. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro, you're 46 and single probably because you caught up in yourself. Now maybe you did chase after your career and do all that. It still don't matter because at the end of the day, that was for you. You didn't build it up for no man. So he don't give a damn about that at the end of the day. Uh, that's the thought process of a man. We go in a situation and build shit up for our family. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't sitting back trying to get with a woman that's already built up. Man, a nigga, man, this millionaire's probably when he got chicks out the hood and made them famous, bro. Come on now. So at the end of the day, that's a male thing. You trying to mix in with women shit? Hell no, you can't do that, bro. Men don't get with women based on they financial status. Never have in the history, and it never will be in the future. Niggas always go off looks. You know what I'm saying on men, and men have always went off looks when it came to women, bro. If she fine, she beautiful, gorgeous, she's gonna get a man. And at the end of the day, the rest of it come after that. You know what I'm saying? After he get her, then I want to see, do she got good mannerisms? I want to see, do she got good morals and principles? I want to see how she gonna treat me. Is she gonna treat me like a king? Is she gonna respect me? Is she ain't gonna be is she gonna let me lead her? You know what I'm saying? These different things. That's when all that kick in. But niggas ain't just walking around this man. I'm looking for the chick that work at the best job. It's never in a man's mind. So to all the women out there that have seen her on this, please don't believe that bullshit. Like niggas don't think nothing like that. And I think a lot of women who be getting on here saying that shit, most of them ain't had no fathers in their lives. If they had fathers in their lives, then they'll understand that men think totally different from what you believe they thinking. You know what I'm saying? They don't think nothing like that. So at the end of the day, your job will never be the reason why we scared to talk to you, bro. Like, what? Now I can tell you what will scare a man. I approach you and you, man, gorgeous woman, woo woo, 46, damn, okay, what happened? You ever been married, right? If it's a no, big ass check mark, ding, damn, ain't nobody said pop the question to you. Next gonna be how many kids you got. You know what I'm saying? All this other shit that matters to a man. And then we're gonna get into the technical questions like that. You see what I'm saying? And if you ain't been married, you ain't been in no long term relationship, automatically I'm gonna think this. Something wrong with this chick, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's exactly how a man gonna think. Like, how you this fine, how you get to this age and ain't got no man. You ain't gonna tell me you ain't run across no good man ever in life. That's impossible. Uh, so at the end of the day, what? How did you get to this age and you ain't got nobody? Something is wrong with you. And the more I deal with you, the more I see something is wrong with you. Has nothing to do with your job. And if it is your job, guess what? It's your ego because of the job you have. See, y'all think just because the higher the job I get, the more I can disrespect the man. The higher the job you get, that's just the higher the job you get, baby. Just the more money you're gonna make. More money you can contribute to y'all kingdom at the end of the day. But he's never gonna go into a situation and be dependent on you to, you know what I'm saying, make a shitload of money. Never. That's his job. So whoever came up with that concept, it was false. Niggas don't think like that. I talk to too many niggas all the time. Now, if they this new breed, I can't really tell you what they thinking. Like they was raised by women. The majority of them it was anyway. So they a little different breed of dudes out here. Can't tell you what they thinking here. They don't even want to. They want to go half on the rent with the woman if they feel like that's supposed to be. So that's another story. But let's see what else she got to say.
And so, of course, that's not going to go anywhere because saying that is instantly, I know that it's going to be an issue. And we can't even go any further. But to answer all the questions of why I'm single, that's one of the reasons why I choose to be single because I'm not going to change my lifestyle to appease a man's ego. I'm not going to dumb myself down to appease a man's ego. I am who I am and I'm going to stand in that. I do great things, right? And I'm going to stand in that. And any man who chooses to be in my presence, in my world, has to be okay with that and has to be very secure in who he is. And what I find is most.
See what I'm talking about? Everything got to be the way I wanted to be. The way I. That's because in your mind you the leader. You not the leader, bro. I'm so sorry. I didn't create this planet. Don't be mad at me. Hell, y'all go to church every Sunday. Hell, be mad at them. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, this is the way it was written. See what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's what y'all create. All of the women, that's what y'all created men for. To go out and hunt and get the money while you sit at home with the kids. And if you don't believe that, ask yourself this: who's a better nurturer? Why are you a better nurturer than a man? Why is a man a better leader than you? And all the women that feel like they a better leader, this is what they wind up. And she told, regardless of what, I'm gonna say, man, that's your ego talking too. At the end of the day, nobody cares if you die old and lonely. You think niggas gonna be sitting around like, damn, man, you know that one chick, man, who said she was famous, man, I hate she died to die lonely. Niggas don't give a fuck about that. That's your life. At the end of the day, if you don't want to share it with nobody, cool. Like I said, die old and lonely. It is what it is, bro. But people ain't sitting around mad, and I hope you don't think that. So you keep making your choices. This what your choices got you. 46 and single. Keep making them choices. Next thing you know, you're gonna be 60 and ain't nobody even gonna be thinking about you motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, bro.